everyone. We're about to do an all signs called Fix It or Leave It. We're going to look at the current dynamic that you are in, and we're going to read for all the signs. Of course, as always, I'll be time stamping. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. And if you want to delve into your situation in more detail, well, guess what? You can. Book a personal reading with me one and only one way. That is by following the directions in the description box of my most recent video, okay? It will always be there, and anything that you see contrary to that in comments are that is not valid, and I will never reach out to you guys first, so keep all of that in mind. I wait for you to reach out to me by following those directions, okay? And y'all, I truly, truly do thank you so much for all of the comments and the likes. Every bit of feedback is graciously thanked and appreciated, okay? I wish I could respond to every single one of you, but I try to at least read, okay? I do read them. I just don't always get a chance to comment, but trust and believe. I'm with you. I feel you. I hear you. And I do care about all of you and your individual situations more than you can imagine, okay? Hopefully I'll get your story today. If not, just hang tight or check yesterday, right? Because I try to read for all the signs at least once every day in some way, okay? So without further ado, let's get started with the Aries gang. Aries sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Aries sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Fix it or leave it. Fix it or leave it. What are you dealing with, Aries? Well, let's find out. Let's get a vibe check on the situation, right? Let's find out, Aries gang, where you at? A lot of emotion here. A lot of emotion. King of Cups has made an appearance. Silent strength, a lot. Big emotion, emotionally available. Whew, Aries? Okay, it's kind of weird. You know, I think you're healing from something. You've got the Three of Swords in reverse. And for some reason, I think you're a little bit up in arms about some kind of a heartbreak from the past. Maybe associated with this person. But, you know, could have involved a third party. And I think some truths may have come out with this High Priestess in reverse. And you got the Queen of Swords here. She's kind of thinking about snipping somebody out. I'm not sure if you should or not. I think you, at least, have a lot of emotion for this person. You know, and clearly every situation is different. If there was a third party involved here, which, you know, could have been, and I don't know, you know, maybe this doesn't have anything to do with the current dynamic. No, I don't think it does. Just pulled some clarifiers, and I got two strong soul connection cards. Heart's True Home and Four of Wands, okay? And the Empress card, all in the upper right. This is the Knight in Shining Armor, the Tarot deck, Aries. You've pulled a pregnancy card, heads up. Motherhood, fatherhood, family, nurturing to full potential. It is a marriage card, as is this one. Big emotion here, Aries. 1111 card. Happy home, happy family, children, blending of families, whatever the case may be, okay? So it's up to you, as always, but I kind of think this one has a lot of potential, okay? I really do. I mean, take what resonates in this thing. But, you know, I think you're feeling guarded about this thing, and I'm not sure why, but I think you need to free yourself from whatever this thing is. I kind of wonder if somebody is hung up on something from the past or still healing, and that is maybe your issue, okay? And it's about making the effort sometimes, take the steps that you're guided to take, okay? Following your intuition, which is strengthened in meditation, okay? Spending time alone with yourself, getting to know yourself so that you know what decisions to make. I don't know why you've got some reservations. I see situations turning around here with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, okay, and the Two of Pentacles here, a little bit of patience and balance here, okay, and you got the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay, so I kind of think you're advised to not make a hasty decision here in cutting something out if you are considering it. You know, actions speak louder than words. See what happens going forward, you know, and go from there, but I kind of think it has potential, Aries. I'm just going to say that for the most of you. Like I said, every situation is different. Taurus gang. Taurus sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Fix it or leave it. Taurus sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Fix it or leave it. Let's find out, Taurus. What do we need to know, Taurus, about this situation that you are in? Let's take a look, Taurus. Let's take a look. Taurus, why are you overburdened about this? Why are you overburdened? Oh, I see. Okay, you got a lot of doubts. Why you got a lot of doubts? You know, you got the Devil card here. You know, this may be a past person too, with the Judgment card peeking out. Two of Pentacles reversed. Somebody may be juggling you or not making a decision or coming forward. But I think you have a lot of emotion for this person. You know, you've got the World, which can speak to completion of a cycle. You got the Justice card, which certainly can speak to some karma coming about or some tables turning in your favor. Why don't we have this Justice card? You're well aware that there are secrets here. That's what this is about with the Moon card. And that's why you're really hesitant to go forward. And the Four of Cups speaks to that. You got your doubts. You got your doubts. And you kind of wonder if this thing is fighting a losing battle. You know, and, you know, the Devil card can speak to a sex-based relationship, can speak to self-imprisonment, somebody really being broken, selfish, possible deception, possible. You know, it could be a money thing too. That's kind of what I'm getting. Some immaturity issues maybe. But you're kind of thinking of putting on the brakes. You know, I think there's more to the story here with this Moon card. And this Devil card is never a good thing. So I think the majority of you are probably right in your doubts and in your thinking that this might be fighting a losing battle, because I do think there is something secret that is going to come out that you are probably not going to be happy about. And I think intuitively you're well aware, Taurus. I've pulled so many zodiac signs here in the minors, okay? They're all the zodiac signs, but in the majors we've pulled Libra, Cancer, Pisces, and Cancer and Capricorn, okay, Taurus? So like I said, and we've pulled every one of them in the minors, so it could be any sign that is involved, okay? But that's kind of what I get for the Taurus gang. All right, with that being said, let's go to the Geminis. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and... Oh, Taurus, I'm so sorry. Taurus, I didn't pull a romance card for you. Let me do that real quick. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is probably just saying, you know, for those of you that I just described, kind of, you know, just put it out there and see what happens and see how it goes and see if this person... see if you can push this one way or the other to where you can get to the truth on this, okay? All right, now, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out about this situation. Should you fix it or should you leave it, Gemini? Should you fix it or should you leave it? Should you fix it or should you leave it? Gemini, you got some Gemini, you got some communication issues here all day long. Somebody is really not speaking their truth, possibly people-pleasing here. You are dealing with a commitment phobe and somebody who is really withdrawn, and it has really broken your heart. And you know what? Some of you feel rejected. Some of you are dealing with repeated rejection because you keep going back and hearing the same thing over and over again, despite your attempts to say exactly whatever it takes to make this thing work, rather than speaking your truth. Yes, you are. And you know what? You keep hitting roadblocks, okay? Somebody not wanting to move forward could have ended in rejection, but this has really got you busted up. You can do what you want to, Gemini, but, you know, I know where I am on this thing. I know where I am on this thing, Geminis, who we're dealing with, whoever this is. And you know if this is you. Look at here. This is you, Gemini, many of you. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And this isn't necessarily addictions to substance abuse. Certainly can be. Certainly has to do with what this Page of Swords in reverse talks about with people-pleasing and trying to take care of somebody else and be what somebody else wants to be and do what you think they want you to do versus finding out who you are and being who you are. Okay, that's where you're the most beautiful in Shadow Work 101, right? So that's what I get for the Geminis. Cancer, Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's take a look, Cancer gang. Let's take a look. Fix it or leave it, Cancer. Fix it or leave it. Let's find out. Let's find out, Cancer. Cancer, you're dealing with a strong soul connection all day long. Somebody is working against this thing. Somebody is working against this thing. I don't know if somebody's in self-sabotage mode or whatever. But you know what? You've got the Magician reversed, okay? Somebody is really in self-sabotage mode, probably, or working against this thing. Or you're dealing with somebody who is manipulative and doesn't really give two flying flips about what you think here with this Page of Wands, or anybody else for that matter. Maybe some repressed emotions here, repressed anger issues, and things that need to be worked through the shadow on somebody's part. I don't know. But this very well could be a lesson, because here's what I got at the end of the day. Somebody really not moving forward in a love offer or a love situation. And somebody else who's really clingy. Very well could speak to the need to cut something out. Okay, Cancer. All right, and you may be dealing with a Gemini. You have the 1111 card. Soulmate, intense, certainly. Many times those are for lessons and not for romance, okay? At least for right now. A lot of sexual attraction here, probably. You've got fire energy, earth, air, and water. And then the Gemini card specifically. Cancer, you keep getting the Gemini card and vice versa. I had that yesterday in my readings of how they feel about you. And when I finished both of those, I told the Cancers to go back and watch Gemini. It was that eerie. Let's get a romance oracle for you. Honeymoon. Well, some of you need to enjoy some time with a person. Okay, so that kind of, you know, blows that other part of the reading. And so that's if this did not resonate with you. Some of you are going to reconcile with a person. There you are. Okay, and let's get one more for you, Cancer. Unrequited love, and that's that Four of Cups. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep a relationship going. Okay. So with that being said, if that's your story and this was a lesson, shadow work is the playlist that I have to help you through your situation. All right, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Fix it or leave it, Leo. Fix it or leave it. Let's find out, Leo. Let's find out. Let's find out, Leo gang. Let's find out. All right. Well, you know, I think your person kind of does want to go the distance with you here. 10 of Pentacles and the Four of Swords in reverse. I think they want to fight for you. This is a divine timing thing. 7 of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, Leo. And I think you're overburdened about something because it's taken too long, probably. You're wondering if it's worth the trouble. But you know what? The 7 of Pentacles tells you divine timing and slow and steady. And guess what? 8 of Wands came out. After a delay... speedy action or communication. So whatever this is slated for success if you will just, you know, step out of this mentality, be patient, and kind of continue to do your own energy work and your own healing. And I think this thing will take off in due time. You will see abundance in this thing if you see it through. That's what I get, Leo. Let's get a romance oracle. You're dealing with a soulmate, okay? There you go. Right there, Leo. Beautiful. All right. So let's go to the Virgos. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Fix it or leave it, Virgos. Fix it or leave it, Virgo gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus of Virgo. Let's find out whether you need to fix it or leave it or what's up with this thing. Okay, this thing's slow because a person is seemingly withdrawn. Why? Oh, I see why. Because, I'll tell you why. They're healing themselves. You know, it's interesting. I pulled the Virgo card. So they think the world of you. They have a ton of emotion here. They really feel like this is long-term. There's a lot of emotion here. But you know what? I think you may be feeling impatient, and that has got them overburdened here. So just trust the process on this thing, because you do have cause for celebration with this person. They're patching up their heart and healing, and they're overburdened right now. But you know what? The Ten of Wands says that they got the strength to see this true. The Ten of Wands also speaks to the fact that they're nearing completion on patching up and healing. That came out to clarify the withdrawn thing, okay? So just to kind of let you know that, okay, Virgo? Let's pull a romance oracle for you. Real quick, Virgo. Let's pull a romance oracle. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. There you go. All right. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes, it is the highest frequency, the frequency of love. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Told ya. Told ya. There you go. Trust the process. This one is slated for good things if you know who this is, Virgo, if this was your story. Okay, so let's move along to the Libra gang. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Fix it or leave it. Fix it or leave it, Libra. Fix it or leave it, Libra. What do we need to know about this dynamic? What do we need to know, Libra gang? Fix it or leave it, Libra. Let's find out. Let's see, Libra. You're not happy with something. You're not happy with something. I don't know what you're not happy with. Why are you not happy? Oh, it's taking too long in your minds. And this person is really highly independent. But you know what? You got a warrior and a winner on your hands, Libra. I don't know why you're not happy. You're building something solid. You got some drama clearing here, and you got something slated for long-term success and happiness, okay? But you feel like it's taking too long, but it's worth your time. This one will pay off in the end. It's about slow and steady wins the race. This is the story, Libra, of the tortoise and the hare all day long. That in the end, just by slow and steady is what wins the race. You got a warrior and a winner here, okay? So I'm just going to call it like I see it. So you got no cause to be up in arms and guarded about this thing. I wouldn't be. But you have, for what it's worth, you have Leo energy, and you have Scorpio, you have air, fire, and earth. Okay, let's pull a romance oracle for you. Love yourself first. Your self-respect is what will make you more romantically attractive. And this situation is calling you to have faith, trust, and very well could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. There you go, Libra. Many of you, okay? All right, so let's move along to the Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know about this dynamic, Scorpio? What do you need to know about this dynamic, Scorpio gang? What do you need to know? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Fix it or leave it. Let's find out. Scorpio, you're dealing, ooh, okay. Why are you feeling like this is not equal give and take? You're feeling like, oh, you're feeling overburdened about this thing, Scorpio. Why are you feeling overburdened? This thing has a lot of long-term potential. I think you're tired of being single. Okay. But for some reason, you feel like this is not equal give and take. And you feel very overburdened about this thing. Okay. Scorpio, this person, there's a lot of long-term potential here, but you fear rejection. You feel like this thing is going to go south, and if you're not careful, you will manifest what you fear. But your person is ready to move forward. Long-term potential with a lot of happiness and a lot of maturity and emotional availability. Pregnancy card, family, blending of family, motherhood, fatherhood here. And you know what? Building something solid on truth. But I think in your mind, this thing might be taking too long. And you might think it's not worth your time and you're growing impatient. But you know, whatever this thing is that you and your person are going through that's got you so overburdened, 10s are the completion of a cycle that is a bit stressful and overburdening, okay? But you know, you pulled another marriage card here, and not just any marriage card, a happy marriage card, okay? Scorpio, so I think this one is worth your time. I really do. We're going to pull some romance oracles for you and just speak to this in a little bit more, in a little different way maybe, or maybe a whole different dynamic for Scorpios that was not your story, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. Remember, I said you manifest what you fear. It's called reverse manifestation. Positive thinking will bring you, and faith will bring you romance, okay? It's all about your mindset and working the law of attraction, okay? Let's free yourself. It's time to take some control of your life, right? There you go. All right, so with that being said, let's move along to the Saggies. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know about this? Oh, I got these upside down. We're going to turn them right, Saggy. Pardon me. Well, give me just a minute. I like to shuffle in a certain kind of way. It works for me. All right, Sagittarius. Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Fix it or leave it, Saggy. Fix it or leave it. Fix it or leave it. Let's find out, Sagittarius. Let's find out what you need to know. Okay, you might be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer. You got air here, too, for what it's worth. And earth and fire, which, of course, you're a fire sign. So, you know, go figure, right? Okay, you know what? I think you feel like there's things you don't know, okay? I think you think this person is being secretive. And because of that, you're guarded. But you know what? You've got the Seven of Pentacles here and the Six of Wands. I think what it is, Sagittarius, is like you, this person is highly independent. And I think that's off-putting to you. And but at the end of the day, let me just tell you, this person has a great self-awareness of who they are and what they want. They're relationship ready, and they're ready to go the distance. This is a card of letting things unfold naturally. It's the card of divine timing, and it definitely being worth your time. And slow and steady wins the race. This is the story of the tortoise and the hare all day long, Sagittarius. So that's what I get. I think you feel very uncertain about this thing with this moon card too. And you're a little bit nervous. And if you're not careful, you will manifest what you fear. Okay. So, but I think this one has a lot of potential, Sagittarius. The word of my day is don't blow it. Let's see what Romance Oracle has to say about this or any other situations. Some of you are dealing with religious or spirituality differences or issues that is influencing the whole thing, okay? And it's all about staying optimistic, okay? Again, reverse manifestation, right? Manifesting what you're trying to avoid or what you fear. Positive thinking and faith is what is going to be key. Always, right? Some of you have been calling in your soulmate, and your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations is the key to making that happen, okay? And you know how I talked about divine timing and letting something unfold naturally and organically. Don't rush it because that can blow it. You have to let go of those control issues, okay? Allow a situation to unfold naturally. Boom. All right, Saggy gang. With that, going along to Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cappy Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Fix it or leave it, Capricorn. Fix it or leave it. Fix it or leave it, Capricorn. A lot of emotion here. A lot of emotion, but somebody's holding back. Huh. Okay. But you know what? So, okay. You know, I think that, I think you're growing impatient on something. There's a lot of emotion here. But I think, okay. All right, I see why you're holding back. In your mind, you're very nervous that this person is not being honest with you. You know they're manipulative. And you know they're kind of arrogant and egotistical, okay? You know they're holding back, and you're holding back, okay? And you're not really concerned with what anybody else thinks about this thing, and you're probably thinking you want to cut this thing out. And you feel those red flags. You've got emotion for this person. You really do, with this King of Cups here. But you're dealing with somebody who you really have some reservations about. And you're guarded. But, you know, you don't want to, you're tired of being single, and I get that. And maybe this person's trying to rush you a little bit, too. That could be the case why that Nine of Pentacles came up. But at the same time, you don't want to make a move that you're going to regret, you know. And I think, are you right? Are you right? Yeah, you are. You are. You are. Seven of Swords here. You're guarded as all get out. Two of Wands in reverse. I don't think this person's going to move forward. They may be juggling with you with somebody else too, Cappy. I got that too. If you want to, you can sit back and just watch for a little bit and see and not make a rash decision, but just pay attention to the red flags and see how this thing unfolds. I wouldn't go too much further down this path if you continue to see that stuff. But if you have any uncertainty one way or the other, give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, that's what I would do, Cappy. Romance Oracle. Sometimes it's about expressing your love for some of you, okay? And you pull the deception card. Somebody's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Boom. That is some confirmation for some of you. And there is a strong attraction here. And I can understand why the cards that I just saw would speak to that. A lot of chemistry, but that does not mean healthy, okay? So let's just point that out. Okay. Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Fix it or leave it, Aquarius. Fix it or leave it. Let's find out, Aquarius. Fix it or leave it. What do you need to know? Something's got you overburdened. Got you in doubt. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. I do see obstacles here, but I think things will turn around. And I see you have doubt, but at the end of the day, you pulled the Death card in reverse. You know, and the Hanging Man in reverse. Your person is ready to move forward. They're ready to overcome a lot of issues. Five of Wands reversed. And, you know, I got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which speaks to, you know, being worried that this is not worth your time or that you felt like this was not equal give and take. But when I clarified that, I got the Hanging Man reversed and the Five of Wands reversed. So I think for many of you, this person is going to overcome this kind of stuff. And sometimes it's about an open heart-to-heart talk. But you know, the Death card, the person really doesn't want to let you go. And you got the Hanging Man in reverse too. And perseverance is what clarified this Ten of Wands here. Perseverance, ability to overcome this stuff that's got you, you know, feeling overburdened about this thing. So, you know, you might want to give it a little more time. Give it a little more time. I pulled Scorpio, Fire, Earth, Fire, and Earth again. Okay. Aquarius, let's see. Let's pull a romance oracle for you. Chemistry. There's a magnetic attraction here. A lot of physical attraction. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Maybe so. And some of you Aquarius just need to release the ex. Much easier said than done. I get it. I do. But there you go. Sometimes it's just about heart-to-hearts, Aquarius, where you just kind of level with somebody. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Fix it or leave it, Pisces. Fix it or leave it. Let's find out. What do you need to know, Pisces? What do you need to know? What do you need? You got your doubts. You got your doubts. This person's ready to move forward. But you know what? You think you're dealing with somebody without equal give and take who's manipulative, who's probably not honest or not intuitively led and makes a lot of decisions on impulse. And it's got you worried about it. It's got you worried about it. And for good reason, okay? You dealt with some drama with this person in the past, too. I got that, too. Got that, too. You know? I think you probably have good reason to have your doubts about this thing. I do. Sure do. Stay optimistic. Some of you need to understand that, okay? Some of you, this is a religious issue, and certainly that can speak to manipulative tactics, okay? We won't even go down that rabbit trail here about indoctrination and how we can pray people into our life and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's spiritual rape. It's called a love spell. Yeah, I'm calling it out. But your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and the spiritual path. Somebody has some issues there. And somebody needs to let go of control issues, hello, and allow a situation to unfold organically, okay? So somebody's being manipulative in that dynamic and, you know, needs to stop, or you need to put a stop to it. However, you need to do that, okay? Maybe it's a heart-to-heart. Maybe it's just bailing. You know, that's a hard thing to heal while you're in a relationship dynamic, okay? So thank you all so much for watching. Very much a pleasure to read for you and humbling when you watch me. Many blessings.